Portland's local classical radio station is one of the best in the country, and it starts 2026 with a new president and CEO, someone Portlanders might be familiar with already. Please welcome Fred Child. Good morning.
Good morning, Lacey.
So congratulations on the new job.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about yourself. I understand you've been a nationally syndicated radio host for a long time now.
Yeah, I was so fortunate to host a show called Performance Today, which is on public radio stations coast to coast. And I did that for 25 years. And it felt like that's a really good run. Now it's time, and I did that mostly from New York City. Now it's time to head home to Portland. And the timing just worked out great. My predecessor, Suzanne Nance, who did so much wonderful work with All Classical, was stepping down, moving to Ireland. And it was just perfect timing for me to come in.
Yes, because you grew up here, you went to Lincoln High School.
Just right next door, yeah, Lincoln High, class of 81.
Yeah, so tell us more about All Classical Radio. Like I said, you're consistently ranked one of the best in the country.
I'm so glad you said it so I didn't have to. Classical music is for everybody, and this is something that classical music did to really shoot itself in the foot, I think, about a century ago, was to set up this atmosphere like, oh, we're above the fray, and your job is to sit quietly and just listen in reverence to what we do. Nah, classical music, as we approach it, really is for everybody and for every aspect of life. Yes, it can be soothing and calming, and who can't use a little bit of that in these times that we live in? But part of what I love about what All Classical does is the hosts are so friendly and down to earth and make it relatable and part of everyday life.
Yes, and it's important to note that, 90% of your programming is produced locally. So.
98, yeah.
98, wow.
Yeah. This is music chosen by people here in Portland, presented by people here in Portland, going out around the world, because we have 250,000 listeners here in the region, but then a lot more than that all around the world.
Yeah, listen online, of course. All Classical moved into new headquarters recently. Were you impressed with the space when you first saw it?
Oh my goodness, I want to live there. It's so beautiful, these beautiful high ceilings. And in particular, a new performance hall where we have a piano. We do live concerts on the radio every Thursday afternoon at 3 o'clock.
Wow.
Anybody can come, go to the website, allclassical.org, check out who's coming up on Thursdays at 3 with Krista Wessel, and you're welcome to come for free to our beautiful space.
Wow, that's very cool. Yeah, talk a little bit more about the performance studio. You have a recording studio as well, and you do a lot of community projects.
Yes, the James DePriest Recording Studio is connected to our performance hall. And this past year, we made that available. Portland is such a creative community, and we have this incredible privilege of this great space. We wanted to share it with the artistic, creative people of Portland. So we made it available to some artists for free so they could get their stuff out to the world too.
Wow, very nice. You come on at a difficult time. Support for public media and the arts has been cut. So how has that impacted the station?
May we live in interesting times. Yes, 2025, a fun year for public broadcasters coast to coast. Our listeners really stepped up and nearly covered what was lost when that funding was cut for 2025. But now we have to chart our path forward. Where do we go from here? And the All Classical team and I are thinking about that as a group and really count on our listeners. We're so grateful to what we call our sustaining members, people who give every month automatically. They make it possible for us to think about the budget and plan a creative way forward.
Well, real quick, what's on store for you in 2026?
Oh, much more.
Now that you're changing things up, what are you doing?
Keeping all the good stuff going, the great music and the great hosts who are on the air. Come on down to our Thursdays at 3. We'd love to have you anytime you want to come by, Lacey, to those free concerts, and check out everything we're doing at allclassical.org and our children's network too, ICANN Radio, the International Children's Arts Network.
Yes, that is where you can find them online if you need to listen online, but also 89.9 on the FM dial.
Here in Portland.
Tune them in. Thank you so much for coming. It was great to meet you, and again, congratulations on the new job.
Thank you, Lacey.